Dad! 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 Dad!
This disturbing video is of Zekee Rayford and the Schertz Police Department.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground.
Got his hands.
Yeah.
Stand on
Dad!
the ground, dude.
Bro, chill. What are y'all doing?
Stop
Dad!
fighting.
Dad!
Stop resisting, dude.
Stop! Stop resisting!
Dad!
Dad!
You're under arrest right now. Do you understand that? You're under arrest. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
Okay. Dad!
Rayford screams out for his parents on their doorstep as he is kicked and tased.
Dad! Ah! Okay. I'm on the ground. Dad! Okay. No! No!
He's under arrest. You got cops in the vehicle.
I'm just trying to get home.
Zekee's parents answer the door, and here's what happens next.
He fled from under the vehicle.
Hey, sir. Can I?
Get your taser, mother.
He fled from ran, okay? You understand that? Calm down. Everybody calm down.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get home. I'm scared.
At the door, y'all.
Yes, I did take him. I did. Yes.
Everything.
Okay.
On the ground.
You better relax, you're gonna get it next. Promise you will.
That's when one officer, seen here, threatens to beat up the parents like they just did their son. The Schertz Police Department showed in a statement they clearly look out for their own. They said while Rayford and his family alleged the officers violated the department's policy on use of force and other rules of conduct, the investigation found that the officers only violated their duty to be kind, courteous, and patient. Seriously. That's their conclusion. Body cam and dash cam video of the 18-year-old's arrest showed officers kicking and tasing Rayford, as well as threatening Rayford's father, who is a disabled veteran. Linda Klepper, the public affairs director for Schertz, told KSAT the officers will receive additional training and no suspensions. Attorneys for Rayford had called for them to be terminated, saying they used excessive force. In the aftermath of the controversial arrest, which happened amid a national reckoning on police brutality and racial inequality, the defenders uncovered a number of problematic issues within the Schertz Police Department. An investigation showed Officer Chavarria had a history of disciplinary problems at multiple other law enforcement agencies that employed him. In April 2019, Frank Chavarria ordered a woman to step out of her home. He physically pulled her out of her house and attempted to book her in jail for driving while intoxicated, but the charge was quickly rejected for lack of probable cause. Chavarria, who resigned from that department in September, had only been with Schertz for 1 month before being part of another internal investigation due to the violent arrest of Zekee Rayford. During his 2 years and 3 months at that department, Chavarria was cited 3 times, the record showed. A sergeant also said he failed to keep verbal control in November 2015 while arresting a man who was pulled over for reckless driving and outstanding arrest warrants. In January 2016, Chavarria was written up again, this time for not being truthful to his supervisors. Then there's Detective Chris Martinez. Previously, Martinez falsely claimed that a usable amount of ganj was seen inside the home of Rayford to secure a search warrant in March, hours before law enforcement raided the property and months before the teen's controversial arrest, according to multiple officials and records obtained by the KSAT 12 defenders. Schertz officials for months have been led to believe the false info about drugs being seen inside the home was included because of an error by Martinez. What you have is a law enforcement officer who was sworn to tell the truth because based on his representations, you are talking about infringing on civil rights of a person, said attorney Tase House during a virtual interview with KSAT. Dina Rayford, Zekee's stepmother, said he is still traumatized. He's still not doing good. He truly has PTSD behind this. It's real. And what he's been through, and you've seen it on tape, and they're going to say there was no excessive force. That's absolutely insane. When the woman was kicking him when he was down, that makes no sense to me.